So I'm going to start off this video about this really fancy Mustang saying the following. Never really been a huge Mustang fan. I like other cars. Don't really know a whole lot about Mustangs, but you know what? We've had GT350Rs in here. We've had GT500s. We've had Roush Mustangs in here. We've really, I think, essentially had them all. This has been the most exquisite, most fun, best sound, best driving, best gear ratio, best handling, best looking Mustang to come down the pike down here at Celebrity Cars. So welcome to Celebrity Cars. We're located in Las Vegas. You come to Las Vegas on vacation, you got to come check us out. This place is filled with fancy cars, Mustangs. We've got more Mustangs, we've got muscle cars, we've got antique cars, we've got Ferraris, we've got exotic cars, we got all kinds of stuff. But I gotta tell you folks, this car just flat out blows me away. I'm not just saying it because we're trying to sell a Mustang. I'm telling you flat out, full blown, that this is the baddest ass Mustang that I have driven since a Fox body back in the day. There's not too much power where you're gonna crash. It's got just enough that you're gonna beat most of your friends. The brakes, if you look at the slotted rotors all the way around, it's got tons of brakes all the way around it. The interior, my goodness, when have you heard somebody say that the interior is comfy and really nice in a Mustang in these, you know, 05 plus generations? I mean, a lot of plastic in there that fall apart. They rattle a lot. Folks, this car's unbelievable, and I love it. And boy, if I had money coming out of my butt, this would definitely be one of the things that I would absolutely purchase. I want to put the drivetrain in my cars. It's just the best sounding motor, driving it. I could talk forever about it. But you know what? My main role here, in case you've never been to Celebrity Cars before, is condition. So I'm your living, breathing condition report. I'm going to go over how many scratches it's got, if it's got any curb rash. Then we're going to drive it, make sure the brakes work, and all that kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I already know that this car is just absolutely outstanding. I can't get enough of this car. As for now, only road wear items are these couple little things here. And there's a little scratch there the size of my pinky fingernail, but it's just a normal one that you probably get from just wiping it with a microfiber towel. So, I mean, there's no spider webbing going on. There's no extra anything going on. The GT350 decals, actually, now that I'm rubbing my finger across it, folks, these are not decals. This is paint, okay? So you're not replacing the decals, you're gonna get them repainted if ever down the road that you need to do so. So they are not decals, they are paint. I'm gonna work my way, I'm not spending any more time up front. The front's beautiful. You should be calling 702-818-1031 already and going, oh, I now have to have this Mustang. I'm just telling you right now. I don't care how much it is. It's just unbelievable. Again, in case you fast forward the video, I've driven hundreds of these suckers since they came out with this new body style, all different kinds of makes and models. This one's the bomb, this one wins. All the way down the passenger side of the car. I'll get down here and look really close with my eyeballs. You know, we're gonna make sure that it wasn't jumping any bridges or anything and all scuffed on the bottom. It's beautiful shape. Super rock solid. There's some crud, there's some crud. This is just white, folks. It's white. There's no touch-up paint. There's no, you know, a painted door. There's none of those things. This stripe down the side, check this out. This is a decal down the sides, okay? I can feel it. Decal all the way across the front in spectacular shape. Here's your rear wheel and tire. I will say these wheels, they have these are special Krager Shelby wheels. They have a groove in this aluminum as it goes around. Not the world's best design. So, you know, some crud gets in there and not cleaned out properly. It leaves little, you know, little stains, little marks in the polish, in the clear coat, whatever this is. So, but yes, they gleam. They're nice and shiny. There's no major curb rash or any curb rash really whatsoever. This silver, there's no peeling. There's no clear coat going on. It's just really, 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 really nice. Just a little bit of crud in these grooves. I did not address the front wheel, but we'll go back to that in a couple minutes. Back here, beautiful white paint. I don't. There seems to be a little bit of a mood here. I don't know what you would call it. It's real nice here. It does a little thing here. We didn't see anything that, you know, this car's been painted or smacked into. There's no great big bumps back here. There's no gouges back here. I would, you know, this is very aftermarket, very Shelby, and I think just simply it just didn't fit as well. That's just me thinking. Take it for what it's worth. But it's on both sides. It's a little more of an open seam. It is what it is. I could care less, but you may. So that's what I'm here for. Folks, back here, this plate, the blue, the logos, the rear tail lights, the plastic around the rear tail lights, they're not all stained weird or look funny. No bird crapped on it, wasn't left there for 3 weeks and then it left a stain. It's just immaculate. Let's go down the passenger side, or driver's side. Excuse me, up the driver's side. Jeez, I can't talk either. Beautiful white. Even in here, folks, even in these cavities here, you can tell this car, you know, nobody sat and did, you know, power braking burnouts and stuff. This would be all crudded up. This would be all caked up and all crappy. And it's not, because nobody did that. This car's been treated really, really nicely. Let me see if this is just dirt. All just dirt back here, folks. Wheel, tire, wonderful. Up the whole passenger side of the car, or God, I keep saying that. Up the whole driver's side of the car, it's beautiful. Back to the decals, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's some little crud there. Just I run my finger over some certain locations just to make sure they're not scratches. That's why you're watching this video. If you're thinking about taking this car home, and you're really particular about its shape, overall condition, do you need to paint anything or you don't need to do boo. You just need to drive it and be careful and all those things. Front driver's side wheel and tire. Again, it's a little discoloration, a little bit in this, but I'm sure you look at the photographs at celebritycars.com in case you found this video first. Again, real nice and clean inside the wheel wells, the barrels of the wheels, the brakes just look awesome. It's just incredible. Come on up here. Let's look at the hood one more time right up here on the top just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And it's just white and beautiful blue. Let's address the windshield. The windshield has just a couple. There's a small, you know, not all the way through chip right there. There's a little one there. There's a little one there. A couple more little normal road wear. That's all I've got to say. The VIN number's right there. We're all good. Got a little 50 years of Shelby American, 1962 to 2012. This is a 2011. Windshield's beautiful. Oh, let's look at the roof. We didn't look at the roof yet. There's a bug. It's just white. Again, these are painted on stripes. There's no weirdness going on in the stripes. The rear glass is in great shape. Got nothing to talk about there. This is in great shape here. The top of the trunk lid, we haven't talked about that either. You know, this is where you open up the trunk, you throw a bunch of stuff in it, you grab this, you throw it back down, and your fingers wind up making all these marks in it and stuff like that. So whoever was doing any of it, if they opened the trunk at all, was very, very careful. Very, very careful. Up here on the roof, all good, all good, all good. Passenger side of the windshield, one or two more little small normal rock chips from normal wear and tear. There you have it. Boom, done. Paint, no, yes. Paint, all that thing, all this stuff. It's wonderful. I'm gonna open up the hood, I'm gonna open up the trunk, and then we're gonna get a quick look inside. Again, if you, if you're sold already, which you should be, give us a call, and we're happy to answer any of your questions. Maybe how many owners it's had, how many, how many miles are on it. We didn't get to that yet. Okay. Shelby's had their hands all over this. Not exactly sure what I'm looking at, but you Shelby guys been looking for one of these suckers. You know what you're looking at. Come on over here. Check out the badge there. Underneath the hood looks terrific. And all down here just looks great. This piece just seems a little loose. You know, just thrown in there, a little added extra protection. Just thought I'd share that and show that to you. But other than that, everything's doing what it's supposed to be doing here. All right, let's look in the trunk. Just use the remote from the key fob to open the trunk, works just fine. Okay, we have some extra Shelby parts back here. Go to celebritycars.com or give us a call. We'll talk about those. It looks like little windows, little pieces of plastic to cover the side windows, which is pretty cool. I didn't know about that. But we got nice and clean back here. Got a little color Shelby rug. And everything looks normal back here in the trunk. All the black molding, all the black plastic. This rubber, plenty of moisture in it. I could feel it. Nothing's getting ready to crap away. It's all in there real tight. It's not going to fall off or anything. So that's goods. Okay. Well, there's your interior. There's Mr. Shelby's signature. The center console has multiple placards in regards to the build number and the authenticity of this vehicle. Again, you can give us a call at Celebrity Cars, 702-818-1031 if you have any more questions about those things and paperwork and what all do we have. Give us a call. We'll let you know about it. But in the meantime, folks, I got nothing to say about any of this. I don't know if this is dirty and I need to clean it, or there's a little bit of patina on the little chrome trim ring around the stick shift. I have a feeling that if I clean that really well, that'll come up. Just a little patina on that chrome. It's kind of weird, but I'm pretty sure all I need to do is clean it. If you notice there's some aftermarket gauges over here, I would presume that these are Shelby installed. Again, I was clear in the beginning of this video. I don't know everything about this car, nor am I fluent in Mustang or Shelby. But I certainly do adore muscle cars, and this has quickly, over the last couple days, become one of my favorite cars because it's just amazing to drive. The leather seats are beautiful. Let me see if there's any wear getting in and out. There's zero zilch wear, and this bolster. You don't need to come over and look at it. It looks just like this sucker. It's got the white stitching down it, and there's no wear. You find creases, all that crap getting in and out. Nothing. And it's kind of obvious because only 22,000 miles on the odometer is kind of a dead giveaway that, this car was just really just cruised around, maybe just a weekend car, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's amazing. You know what? Your ears are all tuned up. Let me share with you why this is so awesome. Don't move. Listen to this thing. Now to you at home, I don't know what kind of speakers you have. I don't know how well that reads, but dang, it's just incredible. I can't say enough good things about the drivetrain of this automobile. It's just incredible. Inside of the doors look great. The back seat, let's see, did anybody ever sit in the back seat? Doesn't look like anybody's ever sat in the back seat. It's just beautiful back there as well. No stains, no punctures in the leather, none of those things. Real nice GT350 and real dark stitching on the headrest. Man, that's killer. This is such a cool car. I presume the sound system's pretty darn cool too because these great big speakers in the doors. I don't know, you Mustang guys, that might be normal. Fair enough. It's time to go for a ride. I can't wait. I love this thing. We'll be right back. Okay, well, as promised, we're out here in this 2011 Shelby GT350. I'm not changing any of my story about the condition of the interior and how beautiful it is. The one thing I will say, though, And again, I hope you appreciate this kind of detail. You're not going to get this from anywhere else on the internet, folks. You're just not. See that chip that I talked about in the windshield? It is right, you know, kind of sort of smack dab in the middle of your face. It is a chip. It's not a chunk. It's not going to break through the windshield, but it is kind of a bummer that it's there. Okay, the clutch is in. Windows down a little bit. You get to hear this start up again. Maybe not as loud as when you were in the showroom, but you'll hear it now. You don't have to drive this car hard in order to turn heads, and you can kind of sort of do it. I think you'll be okay. I don't think it's going to yell at you. You can kind of sort of do it tastefully with this one. It's not overly, incredibly loud and obnoxious unless you make it that. Let's go. Clutch is in, letting the clutch out. I'm in first gear. I'll shut up for a second. Okay, I'm about fourth gear. I'm gonna put my foot on the brake. Whoa, this car stops. I felt a little traction control thing kind of wake up a little bit there. Assisted stability management, whichever one this car's got. That was impressive. This car has no problem stopping. The slotted rotors, the fancy brakes that we showed in the video a minute ago. No wonder. I mean, this is just, what a car. Okay, back on the gas. Oh, they are yelling at you about your seatbelt. I guess we'll survive. Listen to that. I love this car. Okay, we're gonna get through probably through 3, 4, or 5 gears here real quick, but we're not, don't get excited. I'm not going crazy here. We're just gonna make it sound good. Ready? What a car. All right, now look, I just got on it pretty good right there. You might be going, how many horsepower has that thing got? Well, it's got just enough horsepower that you're not going to kill yourself. How's that? Okay, you got to behave in these Mustangs. You all know, you've all seen all the videos and everything, but this isn't crazy horsepower. This is just enough horsepower to, you know, show off to your friends and do all these cool things with. And just the looks alone of this Mustang is just unbelievable. Well, it stops, it drives straight, it sounds incredible. I already know all these things because I've, you know, had it out on occasion. And I'm in love with it. So I hope you are too. 702-818-1031, celebritycars.com. If you found this video first, go to celebritycars.com and check out all of our photographs. There's probably about 80 of them if you want to see something up close. And it's an honor to cruise this car around. I don't say that very often either. We'll see you next time.